So I've been told to record for some reason. I didn't choose to record, by the way. Just she asked me to record. So this is not natural, by the way.
Like little minis. Oh my god, they even have the box with the minis.
Anyways, this is the big thing that we need for the house, not little 35p thingy. Oh shit, they're actually expensive. Prices went up. Price went up 175 now. This used to be £1. Imagine.
Are you trying to? I feel like you're seeing someone. You don't want her to know the truth. Why are you walking like that? You never normally walk like that. As soon as I said I'm turning the camera on, you started walking like that. I love the fact that I can flip this over. Are we gonna forget our child, by the way?
That's not mine.
Oh, makes sense.
Go on, choose one. No, not two. Which one? This?
He's trying to fill them both out so he can make his choice.
Yeah, try this one. Okay, so which one do you want? This one? Okay.
I told you. Let me tell you what it was. Because when we was picking out the flowers, yeah, and there was a guy that was trying to go through it.
Be careful.
Be careful, like you're trying to like guard his life. There was bare space for him to go past. Is he paying you to like use photographs?
Oh my god, can I have an autograph?
Guys, look what Joe got me. I have to pay him back for it though.
Listen, oh my dear, I don't understand.
You should get something like this. Do you know why? You know when you're like frying stuff and you want to turn it over, you literally do that.
You can do that with a normal thing. You don't. We probably have a home already.
A fork?
No, we don't have a fork. I'm talking about the
No, but sometimes it's better to use this.
This is another cash lot, so I'm not gonna actually free for that.
It's really hard to be going out with someone else type.
We came here for nappies and we ended up buying trying to buy the whole shop.
We're not buying the whole shop. We've got flowers for our house.
Yeah, so let me get my snacks.
That's not the thing last. Wait, my camera looks kind of messed up. Anyways, one sec. I have received Kerahealth. Kerahealth have sent me this. I'm actually really excited about this. More excited than I was about Royal Life, I'm not gonna lie, because this one I haven't actually had it, but I've done more research on this one. And basically this is a supplement for hair, and that's like out of nails, out of skin and out of hair. My main thing is hair, because as you all know, I done the big chop last year and growing my hair has just been a complete hazard, and it generally just like hasn't been easy for me. I feel like my hair is just growing really, really slowly and not at the pace that I want it to, and I feel like it's too thin. I want it to be thicker. This is something that I'm going to be religiously taking, as in every single day. Now I've seen that these are $69.99 a bottle, but if you register and subscribe, you actually can get it for £10 off, so it's actually going to be $59.99 rather than $69.99. So you're saving a whole £10 off if you literally just, all you have to do is subscribe. You also get it discounted if you buy 3 bottles. So if you just go on the website, I'm going to put everything down below. So there's 60 capsules in here. So this is 1 month supply. So this actually stimulates hair growth. So you see when, for example, like when I go to the hairdressers and before they do my hair, they normally like massage it, and once I thought that she was just giving me a free massage, but she says what she's actually trying to do is stimulate like the blood circulation, because that ends up stimulating hair growth. So these is basically doing the job of what my hairdresser was doing in a capsule. Like instead of going through the hard work of doing that and trying to stimulate your blood circulation and blah blah blah, and you don't actually have to physically do anything. All you have to do is take a capsule and it does all the work for you. If you're trying to grow your hair, if you need it to be healthier, if you need it to be thicker or whatever, these are 100%, and I've watched so many reviews on these and they all say exactly the same thing. Now this is something that I can say that I trust, and this is something that I can say that I will be taking. This is what a capsule looks like. Once again, like the last one, it's doable, it's not too big, it's actually smaller than Royal Life. This one's small, so you can easily take that. If like taking pills is a bit of a hard one for you, because for me, I struggle with swallowing pills that are too big, but these are perfect. It increases strength, it reduces hair loss, it increases brightness even. Once again, if you're pregnant or you're a nursing mother, do not take these without consulting your GP first. I'm actually really excited to start trying this, because I said to myself, like before the end of this year, I'm gonna work on 2 things, my hair and my weight. So I'm gonna start taking a petamin, and I've seen some of you have actually asked me like, what are you going to, I'm actually gonna be asking a few questions later on. Some of you have asked me like, are you gonna be starting a petamin journey and can you share that with us? I'm absolutely going to be starting my petamin journey. And a hair journey also. So I'm going to be taking a petamin, I'm going to be taking this. So if anybody is wondering what I use for my hair and what I use for weight gain, it is Kerahealth and a petamin. Those are the 2 products that I promise you I will be regularly using, and This is not something that I'm just promoting, this is something that I will actually be using. I'm definitely going to share the results with you in about a month's time to let you know if there is a difference in my hair, which I truly believe that there will be. I'm actually going to be answering some questions. I asked you guys to head over to my Instagram and ask me some questions that you would like me to answer. I also put it on my community widget, and I'm now going to be answering those questions as detailed as I can. So question number 1 was, are you really going to start having a petamin? If so, could you keep us in your journey? I am going to start taking a petamin because I tried it once in the past because so many people were talking about it. They were like, here's how to get thick, here's how to get a bigger bump, blah, blah, blah. I was like, thick, bigger bump? Yes, yes, yes. And I tried it once and I fell asleep and then never again. Because I heard that the first like 2 or 3 times that you take it, you do get really drowsy and end up falling asleep, but then after that is when it increases your appetite. So I'm definitely going to be taking it, and if I feel that there is a difference, I'm going to share that with you guys. Someone said, where are you from? And you are beautiful, by the way. Thank you. And I live in London, and I am originally from Gabon, Hawaii and France. Someone said, if you had a daughter, what would her name be? You know what? I first ever said that it would be Amaya, but now I don't know. I feel like it's gonna have to be something different that nobody knows. I can't share that because I don't want anyone to copy it, I'm sorry. Next question, someone said, is YouTube your main stream of income, and how hard is juggling everything with 2 kids? So YouTube, it is the main, yeah, it's the main stream of income, I would say, is where I earn the most money would be through YouTube, which is why I'm super grateful to be in this position where I'm able to even earn money whilst doing something that I love. And if it wasn't for you guys watching me, it wouldn't be possible. So I make sure to let you guys know whenever I can that I am super appreciative of you guys and I love you guys so much, you have no idea. How hard is it juggling everything with 2 kids? It's pretty hard. I would say the only thing that's hard about it would probably be the freedom side of things, like the freedom to do things. If I do want to do stuff, I have to now look for a babysitter, whereas most people would just get up and go do it. In terms of career-wise, you know, I had to find something that fits with my schedule and like school pickups and my youngest child and blah, 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 blah. Whereas if you don't have a kid, you know, you can just do things. 2 kids, obviously it's harder than 1, but I wouldn't say that there is a massive, massive, massive difference. I have my partner that lives with me, so, you know, we both help each other. I don't know, like, I feel like it would have been maybe a lot harder if I didn't have somebody there to help me, obviously. But yeah, it is pretty hard and it gets really, really tiring. There's some days that you don't want to get out of bed, but you have to. Yeah, it's just a mixture of stuff, to be honest. It's really cool to see like 2 kids, like their siblings, see them playing together and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's double the work, so yeah. Someone said, what's your skincare must-have and faves? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't have a skincare routine. I don't have any skincare products that are like must-haves. Before I do my makeup every day, I always use Botanics. It's just a hydrating day cream. I literally just use that on my face. Like I can't just put makeup on my face without putting something first, because my skin does tend to get really oily, and then I have phases where it tends to get really dry, but I always moisturize it. And I used to use this, which is the Botanics face wash, which is the same as a cream but just in a face wash, but it's run out, so I need to get that. And then sometimes I use a Clean and Clear. The scrub, it's like it's got little bits in it to scrub your face. But yeah, I don't really have a skincare routine. I used to, and doing all the toning stuff, but I'm actually going to be using something new soon that I'm going to show you in my new videos. So I'll let you know how that works out. Maybe that could be my new skincare routine, who knows. Someone said, have you heard about the law of attraction? I have, and I live by it and I swear by it, and it definitely works. If you don't know what it is, it's literally like you attract like what you feel and what you say. So if you're speaking negatively about your life and saying stuff like, oh, I'm always broke, like blah, 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 then you will continue to be broke. If you speak things into existence, that's what you will attract. So negative mindset, you attract negative things into your life. Positive mindset, you attract positive things into your life. If there's a goal that you have, something that you want to do, envision it and it's going to happen. And also prayer, which is the main thing that comes above all of that, is prayer. But for me, the way I see law of attraction is I don't like, when I say like I believe in it and have faith in it, that's not my God. Like that's not what brings me these blessings, it's God. But for me, I just see it as being positive. It's just a way to promote positivity, basically. Someone said, what are you mixed with? Like I said, I'm from Gabon, which is in Central Africa, Hawaii and France. What country do you come from? Once again, I've answered that already. That seems to be like the most asked question. Somebody said, what is my biggest regret? my biggest regret is not starting YouTube earlier and letting my lack of confidence stop me from doing what I really wanted to do. Someone said, hey girl, yourself and sister seem quite firm in your Christian beliefs and the faith in itself. Where does it stem from? Example, is that your mum's doing upbringing from her side or your partner or something? It's definitely my mum. You know, she is the one that from young, like, she would make us go to church, etc., and teach us about the importance of, you know, following God's word and reading the Bible, etc., etc. But like I said, like, when I have somebody that's always like constantly telling me what to do and telling me like, you need to read the Bible, blah blah blah, it did kind of make me angry towards her and feel like, oh, like, I don't want to talk about this, like, are we really talking about the Bible again, blah blah blah. If you haven't seen my video, I think it's like 2 or 3 videos down where I explain this, and so many people have said like, wow, like, I can't believe that you were actually honest about that and told people that you got angry when people speak about the Bible, because it's not something that's easy to speak about. But I do want to be like 100% honest with you guys and just be like the raw me. It doesn't matter how bad it sounds, how good it sounds, like, it's the truth. But yeah, it definitely is to do with my mum's upbringing and my partner's side of the family also. Someone said, what's your passion or what career do you see yourself going into? Did you ever think of further education or any routes to get to where you want to be career-wise? Love you, by the way. Love you too. I first said that I wanted to be an interior designer, and then it was events planning. Events planning is something that I'm definitely very passionate about. I feel like maybe because I'm a Leo, I'm quite bossy and have just like a vision of how I want things to be. Like, for me, I just like plan something and this is how I want it to be, and it can't be like out of place. And for me, I found that from a younger age, even when it was like my little sister's birthday parties, I always wanted to be like the boss of it and like control how everything goes, and this is how the night's gonna go, blah blah blah. Like, I had a vision for how it's going to be. And then growing up also, like, my partner, he has 2 businesses. He has a clothing brand and he has an events brand. Events, is that how you say events brand? So he has this events company thing called Doki, where every month it's events that he hosts and he's in a partnership with somebody else. And as soon as he said he wanted to do it, my first thing was, oh my god, like, hire me to be your PA, like, I need to do this, it's a passion of mine. So for me, I definitely say that a career choice, my dream career choice would definitely be events planning. But at the moment I'm going more towards obviously YouTube, which is basically pretty much working for myself, and going into teaching, the teaching career, because I feel like it goes with like the school hours. Like, for example, because I have 2 kids, it's not easy for me to just choose whatever career I want to do. At the moment I feel like teaching is what's best for me. Yeah. Someone said, you said your dad contacted you but you didn't say anything that he said to you. Could you tell us about that, and could you tell us some of the weirdest stuff you've seen when you were going through all that? Yeah, my dad did contact me, but there was not a conversation. I mean, he said Sarah with loads of exclamation marks and said, I've been trying to contact you. I know so many of you were like, don't respond to him, blah blah blah. That, you know, like, I already had responded before I seen all your messages, and all I said was hello with a question mark, and he hadn't replied ever since. So that was all there was. The weirdest thing that I seen when I was going through the witchcraft experience, I would say, was when I looked at my dad when I was half like out of it, and he looked at me and a snake tongue came out of his mouth towards my face. That was definitely the weirdest thing, the scariest thing that I had experienced. Someone said, are you pro-life or pro-choice? I'm definitely pro-choice. You know, obviously I'm personally against abortions myself, and I only recently started to become, when I had my second kid is when I was against abortions. But I'm against abortions for myself, not for somebody else, as in it's your own choice. Some people get into situations where, you know, you think you are being careful and you're not. Some people in the moment, you know, someone could be drunk and sleep with someone and haven't thought about taking precautions or contraception or whatever, and it happens and they're not ready to be a mother or a father. And I feel like if somebody is not ready, not to force them. I would rather somebody that had a baby that was completely ready to give that child everything they needed, rather than somebody that's openly letting you know, like, I'm not ready to, and you're forcing that responsibility onto them. Yes, it is your responsibility to take precaution, because at the end of the day it's not fair on that baby, but we are nobody to judge, and I don't judge anybody that chooses not to continue with a pregnancy. That is my opinion. Somebody said, in one of your videos you said you have a little sister who lives with your dad. Why haven't you taken that sister away from your dad, since you know what he's capable of from experience? And where's your dad from? Like, where in Africa? I've explained this in one of my videos. I'm not sure if the person that asked this question has seen it, but I've explained that I have no power of taking my sister away from my dad. I have no parental responsibility over her. I literally have zero say. She has a mum and she has a dad, and her mum is not the same mum as me. So that's where it gets a little bit more difficult and more confusing. I have no idea where they are. I have no proof of anything. So I physically cannot do anything to take my sister away from her parents. Like, I just can't do that. And my dad is from Gabon, which is in Central Africa, by the way. It just had no space on my memory card, so I had to delete some stuff. Where was I? Yeah, since you've gone through black magic, etc., what are your opinions on the Illuminati? Do you believe in it? Do you think it's even possible? I'm hella curious to hear your perspective. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that educated on the Illuminati. The most I know about it is people that say that most of these American celebrities do the Illuminati and that's how they got their success. I would say I do believe in it. I think it is possible. When it comes to anything that is not of God and is demonic and from the devil, there's so many ways to, I don't even know how to word this, so many ways to be connected to the devil, whether that be witchcraft, whether it be the Illuminati, blah, blah, blah. I definitely think, yeah, it does exist. I'm gonna have to educate myself more about it before I like properly speak on it, because I don't want people coming at me in the comments and being like, it's not demonic, like you're offending me, blah, 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 etc. I'd rather not speak on something that I don't know about. I'm gonna answer the last question. Can you get into detail on what the spirits, demons you saw look like? Can I get into more detail about what they look like? I mean, it was most of the time when I'm having like sleep paralysis, for example, most of the time I would say it would be a shadow or somebody with a black cloak over their head. It was never a clear picture. Or the one time I had sleep paralysis and my dad's spirit was in my bedroom, sometimes it's a silhouette of people. It's never been face to face. I've seen an actual demon in my face, if that makes sense. But there were evil presences, evil spirits, evil shadows, evil silhouettes, stuff like that. Yeah, that's the best that I can describe that for you, I guess. And I just hope for nobody to ever even see that, to be honest with you. It's scary. I would never want to see that again. So yeah, that clears up the Q&A. Like I said, some of the questions were quite repetitive, so I couldn't answer everything. Like, loads of them were asking where I'm from and what I'm mixed with, etc. So I just picked one and answered it. Loads of them you guys were talking about my little sister. Loads of them you guys were talking about my dad. So I just answered the ones that I feel like other people would want to hear the answer to. But if you do have questions, like I said, head over to my Instagram. It's TanTanyaB, and you can DM me or you can comment on my videos or my widget section, and I will answer those as well. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't actually done anything today. It's been very lazy. I tried to vlog like the beginning of us going to Sainsbury's. We were literally just going to go buy nappies for our son Enzo. We are so silly, we waited until it completely ran out. So we went to go Sainsbury's and ended up coming back home with like drinks and flowers for the house and ice cubes and this and that and this, and that's what always happens. But I haven't done anything productive today, so I'm gonna actually clean. I'm gonna clean because my son Jaden, he's at his dad's house right now. He's coming back home tonight, and then I'm back to doing school runs, so I don't feel like I have the time. So I feel like now is the perfect time for me to just clean and get it out of the way. Let me know if you guys actually do like my vlogs. I've kind of like slowed down and took a pause on it because I felt like you guys like more sit downs and like more story times and blah 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 blah. But if you do want to see vlogs of like what I get up to in my day-to-day life, if you want me to wait until I'm doing something actually interesting, because I don't do anything interesting, I'm just like being a mum all day. So if that's what you guys want to see, like follow me to my school runs or follow me to whatever, cleaning, cooking, looking after my kids, and let me know. I will be more than happy to show you my boring life. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching once again, and before you go, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and if you want, drop a comment. Oh yeah, and also don't forget to turn on your post notification. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you never miss a video, because I know some of you will literally see it days later or like a week later, and that's pretty crap. So yeah, see you guys on my next video. Bye. So I just quickly took a test and just anxiously waiting. I really feel sick right now. I forgot like what it's even meant to say if it's positive. Let's see. I'm gonna come back to this in like 2 minutes. Don't know if you guys can see her. So I am not pregnant. 1 line means not pregnant and 2 means pregnant.